Hi everyone, I'm Laci Mailey and I am joined by my wonderful co-star, Marco Grazzini.
Oh, I'm not wonderful. You're wonderful. And thank you for pronouncing that last name to 100% Italianness. And hi, everybody out there watching right now.
We are so excited for you guys to watch our new movie, Betty's Bad Luck in Love, as part of New Year, New Movies. We have a couple of questions for each other that Hallmark sent our way, so we're gonna just go ahead and start asking each other them.
Yeah, you first, though.
Okay. My character Betty believes she has bad luck when it comes to dating. Can you share how meeting Alex might change her perspective?
Well, I think that simply just because Betty likes Alex a lot, and he likes her a lot too. And so for them to move forward, there has to be some changes on Betty's perspective on life in general and on her love life and how much control or autonomy she has on it and how much is written in the stars. And so I think Alex also helps in the way that he's pretty much the opposite life perspective, where he thinks that he can just take action and his life will turn out as he wants it to. So I think that Betty's attracted to that. I think she wants to experience that as well. It's enticing to her, and they have a fun time together. So I think it's an easy yet challenging proposition for Betty.
Yeah, I was thinking today about their relationship, and I was thinking Alex is a golden retriever and Betty is a chihuahua.
Yeah.
It's like she's just like this shaking little pressure cooker, and then she meets Alex and she's like terrified, and at first she doesn't want anything to do with him, but how can she resist?
Very cute chihuahua. I never did any acting prep work thinking of myself in terms of what dog am I. Maybe the next role. I don't know if that's how you prep, but if you did.
No, I didn't until I watched you after, and I was like, look at this golden retriever man. It's amazing. You were so sweet.
Okay. I want that in an article headline. I want it to Google my name one day and say the golden retriever of actors, Marco Grazzini. On to the next question. Alex and Betty get to know each other when they're stuck in an elevator, and he can't help but notice that she's a little bit nervous, a little bit guarded. Maybe panic attack is a strong word. I don't know. Tell us more how Alex challenges Betty to take risks.
I didn't know how intense that elevator scene was going to be when I read it. At first, I thought it was really charming and sweet, but then when we got in there, and our lovely director Linda Lisa, really wanted me to like panic. I was like, oh my gosh, it was intense. So to sit juxtaposition with Alex was very interesting, because looking at this man who's dangerous and adventurous, it's just the complete opposite of what Betty is used to. Yeah, that's pretty much all I got for that.
And I think it's also one of those things, but that sort of by proximity to a person that you enjoy or that you respect or whatever, that you're sort of by osmosis wanting to emulate them.
Right. Yes.
All right.
Betty and Alex have opposite views of living life. What qualities do we like about each of the characters that makes them a good match?
What do I like about Betty? Betty is a very driven person, a very pragmatic person, a very anchored person. Like Alex can be a little fritzy. Is fritzy a word? But it's sort of wherever the wind may take him, and it's a good quality. And maybe Betty needs a little bit of that. But you know, Alex, I think is attracted to just her knowing what she wants and going for it and feeling confident in committing to that. I think he probably finds her her sort of nervousness and fretfulness cute. I think he sees everything in sort of a positive light. Yeah.
I agree. I know they're so opposite, and it's like Alex is so fearless and Betty is so fearful. And I think what I really found sweet was one of the moments in the elevator, particularly when I hope this isn't giving too much away. She talks about going to Japan and that makes her feel safe. And I don't think she has a lot of things in her life that make her feel safe. But then she meets Alex, and I think he does.
Yeah, they make a very good team right from the get-go.
Yeah.
Puzzle piece, if you will. Like they sort of, I know there's, you know, as always, there's a bit of contrast between them, but they sort of make up for each other's, you know, sort of weaknesses a little bit. And bring out each other's strengths, and so they really feel like a team right from the beginning. I believe I am next. Laci, Betty's best friend Maya, played by the wonderful Megan Heffern, has been by her side since middle school and encourages her to never give up on finding the right partner. Laci, how does Maya play an important role in Betty's dating life?
Maya, okay, first of all, Megan Heffern, she is so funny. I did not realize how funny she is until I watched the movie, because while we were shooting, I was so spun out on my Betty-ness that I was like, yeah, whatever. And then when I watched it back to see the difference of the characters, oh my gosh, she's hilarious. So shout out to Megan, you killed it. She's so good. You guys are gonna love her. But what was the question? Why did they? Oh well, I mean, they like swing on this parallel of deluluness. You know, Maya's falling apart at one minute. Betty, you know, fixes all her problems, and Maya's Betty's biggest cheerleader. I don't think Betty would still be dating if Maya didn't cheer her on. So Maya, they'll be friends till the end.
Yeah, she's been with you through thick and thin. I would watch a show like just with Betty and Maya. Like honestly, the chemistry between you two is just fabulous. Like the yoga scenes.
Yes.
Big belly. Yeah.
So fun. Well, it's just so easy. It's nice to have a girlfriend scene where we can just be, you know, unfiltered and feel like we don't have to be a certain way. We just get to be our crazy selves, because sometimes we are a little crazy. So why not?
Yeah. Everybody's going to love them.
So there's a lot of fun moments in this movie. We go camping in the woods and we play rugby, and without giving too much away, let's share a favorite scene from the movie. Do you want
there is a lot of stuff going on in the movie. That's like people are going to be watching and is this the same movie? I just went to get a drink from the fridge. My favorite scene, I'm going to say scenes, and it involves dancing. I can't give away much more than that, other than maybe me and Lace can share the process of rehearsing. First of all, finding out that dancing was way bigger of an element than we thought it was going to be when we first signed up for the movie. When we found that out, how did we find that out? The rehearsal, right?
Yeah. Well, I got a call. I got in from Italy at like midnight. I'd been traveling for 24 hours, and they were like, "Oh, welcome to Vancouver. You have your dance rehearsals at 7 a.m. It's like, excuse me, dance rehearsal at 7? What? So yeah, it was a real twist. That was where we first met.
It was not as big of a deal on the page, on the script. So I thought it was just like a couple like jazz hands things, and then they cut away to some other guy's feet. And then we're in the next scene of the movie. But we rehearsed for like 3 hours, and I was stressed out for the entirety of the production until we got to shoot the actual dance scenes, and they all turned out so lovely. Yeah. So one of the funny things.
Wonderful.
You're dancing.
Well, I mean, it's quick, but yours is really something else. And you did great in the rehearsal. There was obviously the point where I looked over at you and you were completely like shut down and gone. And I was like, are you okay? It's going to be okay. We're going to get this.
Thank you for that.
Yeah.
You saved me. Yeah, you saved me.
We
you pulled an Alex Betty, a reverse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
I went totally Chihuahua. I was just
you didn't go Chihuahua. You just went like gone, like.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, we were saying that while we were shooting that our characters are actually like the opposite. Like I'm more like Alex and you're more like Betty in your life.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because you are more thought, and I don't think. I just go.
Yeah. Where so like the stretching as far as the acting that we had to do, to basically live in this other energy was amazing, right?
Yes, it was so fun. I loved it.
So Betty and Alex are both hesitant on building a new relationship with each other. If we had to give our characters any dating advice, and I think we'll both answer this, what would the advice be?
Girl, chill. And Alex, maybe start with a library date.
Yeah, I think those are great notes for both of them. For Alex, I think it's just realize what you have in front of you, and how great it is. And yeah, for Betty, chill. Yeah.
Take it down a notch. You're okay.
Maybe 3. Yeah.
Throughout the movie, Betty starts to realize that she has control over her own fate. What messages are we hoping viewers will take away from our character's storyline?
Well, I think, especially when you're younger, you sort of fall prey to believing that, this is your lot in life and this is your luck, whatever it may be, career-wise or love life, especially love life. It can be, speaking from personal experience, you can get quite in a weird headspace and, get a little, whatever you want to call it, puppy love or lovesick or just, in this this funny space. And I think what this movie wants us to take away from it is that, you do have a lot of agency in your life, and just by, putting your thoughts and wants into action, things will happen, right? And the opposite is also true. If you believe bad things or unfortunate things, those tend to attract themselves to the thoughts as well. So without getting too, what was that book, The Secret? Yeah, 20 years ago, guys.
I mean, I think it's like our biggest obstacle is always ourselves, or it usually is ourselves. So once that wall gets broken down for Betty, it's freedom, finally. Mm-hmm. So hopefully the viewers can walk with that.
Our characters both inspire each other to try something new and not be held back from taking chances. All right, it's time for both of us to share a moment from our lives where we were inspired to step outside of our comfort zone.
I moved to Italy this year with 2 toddlers. I haven't been comfortable in a very long time.
But the food's amazing.
Oh, everything else is amazing.
Yeah. That's a
Those
fair
darn
trade.
kids.
Yeah. I still to this day tell that story to people. Like, and she took her 2 kids to Italy. It's
10-month-old and 12-month-old. I don't know how old she was. I blacked out. And a 3-year-old. Peak tantrum and just a cryy blob. And we did it.
like as soon as you told me that story for the first time, I was just in awe and like, wow, it's such amazing journeys and courage and just like, yeah, we're doing it.
Yeah, we
So,
ripped the Band-Aid
kudos
off.
to
It's been
you.
wild and incredible and very, very, very challenging, but so rewarding because we did it and we're here and it's amazing. It's everything we dreamed of and wanted. So it was worth it.
I'm gonna share a memory from this one just came to me from way back. I think it was almost 20 years ago. I was in Thailand and I met a girl from Finland who was a yoga pretty much instructor, but she'd go to like do 2 classes a day. I had no interest in yoga, never done a yoga class in my life. And I started doing yoga. I started going daily. So like that was completely outside of my comfort zone. And I actually enjoyed it. And I actually, you know, when I came back to Canada, I started taking classes. And, you know, now I'm like, I need it. Right. So the things that you do for, you know, for love, it's it can be quite a powerful, amazing thing sometimes.
That's so sweet.
Yeah.
Well, to wrap up our live chat, we have a rapid fire game of this or that. Inspired by Betty's Bad Luck and New Year, New Movies. Are you ready?
I'm so ready.
Okay, ready?
Ready.
Photographer or risk analyst?
Photographer.
Okay,
yeah. You want me to elaborate?
No, you're supposed to do the next one.
Oh, okay. Oh, rapid. Right, rapid fire. Play a game of rugby or go camping?
Neither. Camping. Oh, my turn. Spend the weekend in the city or go to the woods?
Weekend in the city. Next, go on a 6 a.m. hike or grab a coffee?
Coffee.
Yeah, coffee. You can go for a hike afterwards, though.
Yeah, fine, maybe, not at 6. Well, that's it. We did it.
Tune in this Saturday, January 20th at 8/7 Central, only on Hallmark Channel.
And tweet along while you watch using hashtag Betty's Bad Luck in Love.